You can begin to settle into your comfortable meditative seat, whether that's sitting here cross-legged, or perhaps there's another position that's more comfortable for your body. If you are sitting cross-legged, make sure that there's a prop, a cushion, or a blanket below the hips, so that you might raise the hips up above the ankles and the knees. Take a moment to make any small adjustments that you might need on your seat. You can use this time to connect with the feeling in the legs, the feeling in the low back, the feeling in the arms, the chest, the neck, head and the shoulders. And then begin to move the body towards a state of stillness. Whichever position you find yourself in, notice the foundation of the body. Focus your awareness to your foundation, grounding down into the earth below you. And then with an in-breath, feel the length in the upper body, the energy that rises up through the vertebra, low back, mid-back, upper back. Continue to energetically reach the crown of the head upwards towards the sky as the shoulders settle down and back. Let the arms feel heavy. Release any tension in the elbows, any tension in the wrists, any tension in the hands, and any tension in the fingers. Bring your awareness back to your base, back to your foundation. And soften through your feet, especially through the toes and the ankles. Relax through the backs of the knees, through the upper legs, and through the hips. The body is both steady and easeful. And then we will shift our awareness from the body to the breath. First, just notice the feeling of your own breath. Notice the feeling of the inhale. Observe the feeling of the exhale. We'll begin to lengthen our inhale and exhale while bringing evenness into the breath. Begin by taking a long breath out together. And then inhale gently. Pause. Exhale gently. Pause. Inhale, feel the breath come into the body, expanding the lungs. Pause at the top of the breath, hold the breath in for a moment. Keeping the body tall, exhale, gently begin to release the breath. Feel the heaviness in the body as the breath escapes. Again, inhale, pause, retain the breath. Exhale, all the breath comes out, pause at the bottom of the breath. Inhaling, feeling the breath come in, pausing at the top of the breath, notice, and then gently begin your exhale, allowing all the breath to push out. Bottom of the breath, pause, observe, and then begin your gentle in-breath. Continue this breathing pattern on your own, inhaling and pausing at the top of the breath, and exhaling and pausing at the bottom of the breath. As you practice your breath, notice especially this stillness in the pause that we find between each breath that we take. The stillness between the breath is known as Stambha. There's a hidden meditation within every breath that we take. We're going to begin to cultivate that stillness throughout our meditative practice. So again, as you inhale, gently pause at the top of the breath. Notice the Stambha. Cultivate the inner stillness. And then begin a gentle, long exhale. Follow the journey of the breath out of the body. And at the bottom of the breath, pause. Cultivate the stillness. And then follow the breath's journey again. Inhale. At the top of the breath, we pause. Observe stillness. Begin your exhale. Bottom of the breath, pause. Observe. Continue this pattern on your own. Continue to connect to the feeling of Stambha, the meditative state. If at any point in your meditation you feel distractions drawing your awareness away from the breath, then I invite you to first come back to your body. Maybe take a small physical adjustment. And then as the body becomes calm and relaxed, as the body finds stillness again, then bring the awareness back to the breath. And once you have the awareness of the breath, begin to lengthen and cultivate the space between your inhales and your exhales. The space of stillness. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Continue on your own. And shift your awareness for a moment back into the body. Without moving, just observe where the shoulders are. Observe if there's any tension in your back, any tension in your arms, perhaps in the legs or the feet. And with that awareness of where tension may be held in the body, take a small, mindful adjustment. Maybe you need to shift gently left and right. Maybe the shoulders want to rise up to the ears and then settle back down as the arms begin to feel heavy again. And shift the awareness back to the breath. Again, notice the feeling of your breath. Notice the expansion and the clarity that you feel through your inhale. Notice the softness and the release that we experience in our exhale. Observe the journey of the breath coming in through the nose, moving through and cooling the body. And the journey of the breath out of the body, taking with it anything that doesn't serve you, any tension from the body, tension in the breath, escapes with the breath. And then bring the awareness back to the inhale and the pause at the top of the breath. And awareness through your exhale and the pause and stillness that's found at the bottom of the breath. Reconnect to this rhythm. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Continue to breathe and continue to lengthen the stambha, the stillness between the breath. Reconnect to that intention of inner stillness. As we find a few more minutes here in our meditation. We'll draw the awareness back into the body, noticing again our physical form, feeling the legs, the arms, the back, and the face. Noticing the feeling of the body in this moment. And gently begin to bring the hands towards heart center in prayer. Then begin to rub the palms and the fingers together, creating some warmth, friction, and heat. You can place the warm palms over the eyes, feeling the warmth of the hands softening the eyes and the face. And then again, bring the hands forward, rub them together again, create this nice warmth and this friction. Hands come back up towards the eye. And this time we'll draw the hands down the face. You can give your ears and your neck a little massage. Maybe bringing the hands to the back of the neck and the shoulders. And then slowly bringing the hands back towards the heart center. Taking a moment to acknowledge your practice. Acknowledge your intention. Acknowledge your path. The light in me sees the light in you, and in this space we recognize our oneness. Namaste.